Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well on this warm summer day. I want to thank our friend Atlantis so much for this information. My goodness. You know, us XJWs, we've learned so much about Beth Sareem and Beth Shan and, photographs and videos. We even have a video of Rutherford at Beth Sareem on our channel. But how many of us knew how they paid for it? They claim that none of the society's funds were used to pay for that mansion in San Diego. So, Atlantis found some gems, let me tell you. And of course, he gets this information and he scans it for all of us. So I'm going to put the link down below to this. 1926 Watchtower and a supplement. But I'm going to read his email first. Watchtower real estate bonds. In 1926, these bonds had a 5% interest, and this was going on just before Beth Sareem was built. The deed to Beth Sareem shows 1929 and 1930. So for almost 4 years before Beth Sareem was built, the Watchtower was advertising real estate bonds to the brethren. They even mentioned in the supplement to the 1926 Watchtower that buildings would be used for the Lord's work and ancient worthies. And most of us know that Beth Sareem was allegedly built for those that would be resurrected, like Abraham and all of those ancient worthies. Right. It was Rutherford's own little palace. So the brothers and sisters knew that money was coming from the Bible students to provide for ancient worthies in the future. Yet the Watchtower claimed that no money came from the society for the building of Beth Sareem. Yeah, right. Okay, now, the 1926 Watchtower here, he's got the scan of the front cover, September 1st, 1926. And then the inside cover, where they have the journal and their mission. Down in the lower corner, see, it says real estate bonds. I'm going to read this. The Society has sent out a supplement concerning bonds. This is not a solicitation for money, but offering the brethren an opportunity of taking the Society's bonds for building rather than the Society selling them to some worldly institution. Really? You even thought about selling these bonds and allowing, worldly institutions to get into this? Interesting. The bonds will be payable on or before 10 years after date and bear at 5% interest annually. They will be registered at the Society's office, and the holder can sell his bonds at any time, and the transfer will be made at the Society's office. The bonds will be guaranteed by the Society, which puts all the Society's property back of the bonds. See supplement August 1st, Watchtower for further information. Then we have the supplement to the August 1st, 1926 Watchtower, real estate bonds. And I'm just going to read this whole thing. He has one sentence highlighted, but I'm going to read the whole thing. During the past few years, the actual work of the Society's headquarters has greatly increased. For some time it has been manifest that the space for doing the work and for housing the workers is entirely inadequate. It becomes necessary to do some building to enlarge this space. Pause there for a minute. Question. How does Beth Sareem, going to enlarge their space for all of the Bethel workers? How many Bethel workers actually got to go live at Beth Sareem and Beth Shan? Right? Going on. It becomes necessary to do some building to enlarge this space. To do this, funds sufficient are not available without crippling the work in some other parts of the earth. The Society, therefore, has concluded to mortgage and bond its real estate to an amount not to exceed 1/2 of its actual value for the purpose of raising funds with which to do the necessary building. These bonds will be negotiable and secured by such first mortgage above mentioned. They will be issued in denominations of $100, $500, and $1,000, and anyone can buy one or more bonds of whichever denomination or denominations he may desire. These bonds will bear 5% interest payable annually. You know, like we've said in the past, how is this how a religion, is supposed to do business? This is a business, a publishing company, a real estate business. This is not a religious organization. Really? God has to, Jehovah has to make bonds available for investors? Really? Oh, good Lord. These bonds can be sold in the public market because they will be amply secured. It would be preferable, however, if they could be carried by brethren in the Lord. The money would be earning a reasonable rate of interest, be well secured by first mortgage on real estate of double the value of the bonds, and at the same time be used in the Lord's work. Each bondholder would thus be jointly interested in the buildings used for the Lord's work now and might be used by the ancient worthies later. It is believed that many of the friends have some money which could not be absolutely donated to the society, but which such friends would like to have invested at a reasonable rate of interest. Oy vey. This information is now given that the brethren may have the opportunity to subscribe for these bonds rather than place them in the public market. Any one of the friends desiring to buy one or more bonds will please fill out the subscription blank below, sign it, tear it off, and mail it to the Watchtower Bible Tract Society, 124 Columbia Heights, Brooklyn, New York, Treasurer's Office. As soon as the bonds are ready for delivery, you will be notified. Watchtower Bible Tract Society by J.F. Rutherford, President. And then they have the form that you fill out. My goodness. My goodness. It's just, it never ends. It never ends. So thank you everyone for watching, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.